Well, today's July 20 and I thought we'd take a little walk out to the garden, see how things are doing. We sure are loving our garden. Yep. Oh, Gertrude, what are you doing? Gertrude's asleep on the dock. Well, not so asleep anymore. Anyway, things are coming along really nice. We've got, here's our beans. We've got some young beans starting. They're flowering, so we should be eating beans very shortly. And there's our beets. We had an amazing feed of beet thinnings the other day. Absolutely incredible. The leaves are out of this world. Here's our table. We have a table sitting underneath the oak tree. And so the idea is to pick it from here and eat it at the table. We've got some climbing beans happening here on the greenhouse. And some more beets. We've got our compost happening. We've decided to try and move some of these vines. They didn't like where they were. We're going to reestablish them somewhere, probably close to the compost, I think. And those are our leftover accident tomatoes, and they're doing really well. And this lettuce, oh my goodness. We eat lettuce every day. I put some arugula in here. If you haven't tried arugula, you really should. It's so delicious. It's just starting to come up. And what do we have here? Oh, let's go back to this garden. Our rhubarb and some lettuce. We have coriander. We like the seed. And I've put some more lettuce in here. And arugula. Oh my goodness. Oh, arugula is probably the most incredible thing. Well, here we have, it's going to be cauliflower, but nothing's happening yet. And we've got climbing beans and some accidental potatoes in there. Here's our mint garden. And the beans are climbing. Here's our peas. They're doing really well. We're going to have peas real soon. And more lettuce. And peppers. And beans. Eggplant. Again, this lettuce is perfect. You can pick every day. And marigolds, of course. We have some cabbage in here and marigolds. This is where the bok choy was. We've eaten all of that, and we've eaten most of the kohlrabi. We got two little ones left. I've replanted with parsley. I really like parsley. And this is our kale. Again, every day you just chop the tops off there and it's ready for you the next day. And we have some more eggplant. This is our joy here, is our tomato garden. And I don't remember if I told you about it on the last video, but a friend of mine gave that to me. So we put the structure up here and decided to use it as our tomato garden. We started planting our tomatoes in buckets and containers a couple of years ago, and we found it to be very convenient, and they seem to do quite well, and so we've stuck with that. And we have 5 per row, and we have 5 rows, so 25 tomatoes each one. Oh yeah, we've got some beans and some peas. We're eating from this every day now. We prefer the cherry tomatoes. They're really small. These are Tiny Tims or Tiny Toms or something. I don't know. If Sue was here, she could tell us. But they're very tiny. They're very prolific. Like, look, you've just got more and more and more. Here's more here. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so this is a lot of fun. They go through a lot of water. It takes every day we have to water them. Hey, Gertie. So this is our tomato plant. Looks like there's going to be some tomatoes ready for this evening's salad. Yay, yay, yay. They love to be tied up, and so we get kind of creative. This one's tied up and hanging, but it's going to produce all sorts of fruit. Oh, there's a beauty right there. Oh, I mustn't take that. Wait for supper. And the beans are crawling up. They're all doing very well. We're very pleased. Oregano, 2 types of oregano. And this is our Jerusalem artichoke. And so that's basically it. That's a tour of our garden. We're really blessed this year. Hey Trude, nice to have a garden, eh? Well, Gertrude is not a big vegetable fan, so what she'll do is just kind of lick off any dressing there might be, but yeah, no, she doesn't care for it. So this is the shade of our tree, and this is where we hang out. Life is good in the garden.